Does everything that's gold really glitter? And do the Dodgers add up to the sum of their parts?
Welcome to Dodger Fan Weekly.
I'm Adele.
And I'm Anadel.
And we love the Dodgers.
And don't we love the first place Dodgers?
Still in first place.
It's very exciting.
And
we've been gone for a couple of weeks.
But we watched the games.
And we know you all know what's going on. The 70% may not. So we're going to let you know.
Clayton Kershaw got a win.
He finally got a W, and he got his 100th career win. Kenley Jansen came back.
He's back.
Yay!
The game that Kenley Jansen came back in, he did not close. He actually pitched the 8th inning.
He did.
Right? And that night in the Twitter world, El Gordo Guapo tweeted when the game was over, "Dodgers win, game ends on a golden sombrero."
A golden sombrero?
Yeah.
I've never heard of a golden sombrero in baseball.
I decided to look that up. And the golden sombrero is a term that is derived from the hat trick. In soccer, in hockey, hat
So
trick
it's a good
is
thing.
3 scores. Yes, but in baseball, it's a dubious distinction. It's a batter who strikes out 4 times in one game.
Yikes.
And so the game ended with Willen Rosario striking out for the 4th time, and so he got the golden sombrero. The phrase was coined in the 1980s by a San Diego Padres player named Carmelo Martinez, and it was first in print in 1984. So it's a term that's used for people that strike out 4 times in a regular season, regular length game.
So everything that is gold does not glitter.
That's right.
It's not good.
That's right.
Olé! It's time for Who's Hot?
And who's Hottie?
And my hot this week, it's a veteran.
Andre Ethier.
Isn't he hot?
He is.
Multi-hit games. He's playing like he did when he was drafted. He was a rookie.
That's right.
I'm very excited.
My hot this week is Yasmani Grandal.
Yes, he is.
He has found his swing. He's throwing
batting 300 now.
Yeah, throwing runners out. And,
well, my hottie. Double dipping. Andre Ethier. Can't help it. Can't help it.
Well, my hottie this week is Yasmani Grandal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we're both double dipping.
Yeah, hat trick.
Satin sombrero.
Let's go Dodgers!
Do the numbers really add up?
I don't know. That's what we're going to find out. We're going to talk about sabermetrics. Now, don't be afraid. Stay tuned, because we don't know a lot about it.
No.
We're looking some stuff up, but it's, it's...
But our new owners depend on sabermetrics a lot,
they do.
and so we thought we'd kind of talk about it a little bit.
Sabermetrics, they're used to measure the statistics to field a good team.
Okay.
Statistics of players, statistics of how well a team will do, that kind of stuff.
All right.
Bill James created sabermetrics, the term sabermetrics. He was a statistician.
Okay.
And he worked for the Society for
American Baseball Research.
SABR. It's a huge, you can even go to school to become a SABR mathematician.
Well, take a look at this chart.
Yes.
It looks like, an elements chart in
Yes,
your
it
science
does.
class.
So, a couple of these look familiar to you. Many of them don't. Let's look at the ones that are kind of familiar.
Okay.
There's only 2 for me. WHIP, WAR.
So we're going to start with WHIP.
Let's start with WHIP.
Okay.
WHIP is walks plus hits per innings pitched.
That's the calculation.
We'll say it again.
Add walks and hits per innings pitched.
Yes.
Okay, so how about our 1-2 punch starters?
So Clayton Kershaw, to date, 2015 up to now,
Right.
his WHIP is 1.235.
Now, is that good?
A good WHIP is generally around 1.3. So he's still
Clayton
good.
Kershaw's good.
A spectacular WHIP is anything close to 1 or below it.
Okay, so Zach Greinke, Starman.
Zach Greinke, 0.887. So he is spectacular.
Starman is stellar with
He
his
is.
whip.
Yes.
Okay.
There's another one called WAR.
WAR, what is it good for?
What is it?
Well, WAR stands for wins against replacement. And technically that means the value of a player against you if he might replace you at your position.
Okay, so
I think that's what that means.
To
right?
wrap my head around it, what is it called? The equation.
Right.
Let's look at our hot corner.
Let's do. That's a good one.
Uribe, Guerrero.
Okay.
People want Uribe.
They do. Well, if we look at WAR for Juan Uribe, there's offensive WAR, which is O WAR, and defensive WAR, D WAR. So Juan Uribe, O WAR is minus 0.2,
Okay.
and D war is minus 0.1.
All right.
Alex Guerrero, his O war is plus 1, and his D war is plus 0.1. So for me, on the face of that, if you're going with war, wins above replacement, Alex Guerrero is all on the plus side, and you would put Alex Guerrero at third base based on that war versus Uribe.
Okay, so perhaps that's why Uribe is not playing as much because, Friedman and all those guys count on war.
That's right.
Well, there are other statistics.
Okay.
Again, we don't know all of this, but there are many other lovely statistics. There's one that's more commonly used than others. One's called an EQA.
Oh yeah, that's commonly, I use it all the time.
Equivalent average, don't you know?
How do you
figure
measure
all
that?
Well, I'll show you how you measure it. Are you ready? Here is the equation. EQA equals brackets, hits plus total bases plus 1.5 times parentheses walks plus hit by pitch close parentheses plus stolen bases close brackets times new bracket at bats plus walks plus hit by pitch plus caught stealing plus parentheses stolen bases divided by 3 close bracket. Oh my god. Sorry. My face hurts. Let me tell you something. Sabermetrics are fine,
Yes.
but it really doesn't account for illness, injuries, weather. What about
chemistry.
chemistry? Chemistry has human interaction. Chemistry usurps math.
Right, the human factor of team play is not accounted for in sabermetrics.
Right. So these are all good, but
Right.
you have to think of the human nature of
Right.
people getting together, the energy of everybody. So sabermetrics,
Well, the most important number is the wins, right?
yeah, first place.
I'm Adele.
I'm Anadel.
Don't forget to tweet.
See you next week.
Hi, everybody, and a very pleasant